Now that we have the earnings reports from both Nvidia and AMD and have observed their respective stock price reactions, many investors are left wondering whether it's finally time to choose AMD stock over Nvidia stock. Nvidia's stock price has seen a meteoric rise, while AMD's stock price has also increased, though not nearly as dramatically. Let's delve into this question and determine if it might be more advantageous to capitalize on the artificial intelligence trend by investing in AMD now, given that Nvidia's stock price has already surged significantly.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell, so you never miss any of our uploads and also enter our giveaway. But before that,
Alert, this is not a financial advice video.
as I mentioned at the start of this discussion, Nvidia's stock price in 2024 has skyrocketed by an impressive 115% year to date. In contrast, AMD's stock is up by only 12.86%. This disparity might lead some to believe that it's too late to invest in Nvidia, given its already soaring stock price, and that it might be wiser to turn to AMD. However, we need to take a closer look at the situation to make an informed decision. Examining the revenue growth of both AMD and Nvidia over the last decade reveals that their trajectories have been closely aligned, with fluctuations but maintaining a correlation. However, in recent quarters, Nvidia has significantly outpaced AMD. Nvidia's revenue growth has been exceptional, with a staggering 262% increase in the latest quarterly report, compared to AMD's modest 224% growth. This substantial difference in performance helps explain why Nvidia's stock price has risen so dramatically. The company's outstanding performance in terms of revenue and profit growth, which we'll discuss next, has been the driving force behind this surge. Meanwhile, AMD, despite being well-positioned to benefit from the AI trend and launching its new MI300X chip, has not yet seen the explosive growth in revenue and profitability that Nvidia has experienced. When it comes to operating profit margins, Nvidia again leads by a wide margin. In the latest trailing 12-month period, Nvidia achieved an operating profit margin of 59.84%, while AMD managed just 255%. This trend is consistent over the long term, with Nvidia consistently outperforming AMD in terms of profitability according to this metric. This continued superior performance in both recent quarters and over the longer term justifies Nvidia's stock price increase, which has been driven by substantial growth in revenue and profitability. AMD, on the other hand, has yet to demonstrate comparable growth, which explains why its stock price has lagged behind Nvidia's. Another critical metric to consider when comparing Nvidia and AMD is the return on invested capital (ROIC). This measures how effectively a company uses investor money to generate profits through its products and services. Nvidia has consistently excelled in this area, recently achieving a remarkable 93.75% ROIC. While this level of ROIC is likely unsustainable and expected to come down, Nvidia's solid and increasing ROIC over the long term demonstrates its efficiency. AMD, despite showing improvement over the past decade, has faced challenges, particularly during the slump caused by a slowdown in personal computer sales in 2023. This downturn impacted AMD more significantly than Nvidia, as AMD's business is more closely tied to personal computer sales, encompassing both GPUs and CPUs, whereas Nvidia primarily focuses on GPUs, which are not as widely affected by fluctuations in personal computer sales. The slump in personal computer sales in 2023 had a notable impact on AMD, as fewer people purchase PCs, a segment where AMD has a significant presence. Nvidia, on the other hand, was less affected due to its focus on GPUs, which are not as universally included in personal computers. However, the market is expected to rebound in 2024, with personal computer sales projected to rise further in 2025 and 2026 as the replacement cycle for PCs bought in 2020 and 2021 comes into play. This trend should benefit AMD more than Nvidia in the coming years. Up to this point, every metric we've examined shows Nvidia outperforming AMD, often by a considerable margin. This raises the question: if both companies are trading at similar valuations, why not prefer Nvidia over AMD? Despite AMD's stock being up only 12% compared to Nvidia's significant gains, their valuations are quite similar. Nvidia is trading at a forward price to earnings P ratio of 30.48, while AMD's forward P is 29.99.
Given Nvidia's superior performance across various metrics,
This appears to be a relatively straightforward decision. While the idea of mean reversion might suggest that AMD will eventually catch up to Nvidia, the fundamental aspects of their business's revenue, profit, and cash flow indicate that Nvidia's stock price increase is well-deserved. Investing in Nvidia today means buying into a company that has grown substantially and is poised for continued growth in the near future. Although both Nvidia and AMD are rated as buys, if forced to choose between the two, Nvidia would be the preferred option. In summary, while AMD has made strides and stands to benefit from future trends in personal computer sales, Nvidia's superior performance in revenue growth, profitability, and return on invested capital makes it the more attractive investment at this time. Despite the significant run-up in Nvidia's stock price, its continued robust performance suggests that it remains a solid choice for investors looking to capitalize on the artificial intelligence trend. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.